When my father turned 80, we faced a tough decision. He looked me in the eyes and said, "Please, don't send me to a nursing home." He wanted to stay in control of his life, happy and surrounded by family. It was a challenge, but I promised him we'd find a way. If you or a loved one feel the same way, I understand the struggle, and I've got something important to share. Today, I'm revealing 6 affordable, heartwarming solutions that allow seniors to thrive, stay independent and enjoy life without the need for nursing homes. These tips are easy, practical and life-changing because aging doesn't have to mean giving up your independence. Stick with me and let's discover how you can create a fulfilling life while staying safe and connected, just like my dad did. Welcome to Better Aging Advice for Elderly. I'm Lewis, and this channel is all about empowering seniors to live their best lives, happy, healthy and independent. If you're looking for real solutions to age well, you're in the right place. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Trust me, you don't want to miss the valuable tips we have coming your way. Today, we're diving into 6 smart, affordable alternatives to nursing homes. Because aging doesn't mean you have to lose your independence or joy. Everyone deserves to live with dignity, comfort, and the freedom to enjoy life on their terms. Stick around till the end. Trust me, the last solution is one you might not have expected, but could change everything for you or your loved ones. When Elora started having trouble with stairs, she assumed moving was the only option. She thought it was time to say goodbye to the home she loved, the kitchen where she made her famous pies, and the cozy living room where she spent hours reading with her grandkids. It was a tough thought, but it was the one that seemed most realistic. That is, until I suggested something simple, adding a stairlift and grab bars. You wouldn't believe it, but those small changes made all the difference. Elora is still living happily in her home, making those pies and enjoying every moment with her family. No move necessary, no stress, just simple modifications that gave her the freedom to stay where she felt most comfortable. Aging in place is one of the most powerful ways to preserve your mental and emotional well-being. When we're surrounded by the familiar, our home, our memories, our routines, it has a profound effect on our mood, our confidence, and our sense of security. There's something truly comforting about waking up in the same bed, looking out the same window, and knowing where everything is. These are the little things that matter as we age. Studies have shown that seniors who stay in their own homes tend to experience lower levels of depression and loneliness compared to those who move to nursing homes or assisted living facilities. Familiarity brings a sense of control, and that control is crucial for maintaining a positive outlook on life. Moving away from your home can feel like you're losing part of your identity. Everything changes, and it can be emotionally challenging. Aging in place, however, allows you to maintain your independence while still getting the support you need to live comfortably. The beauty of this solution is that it's not a drastic overhaul. It's about making adjustments that fit your needs. Simple changes like installing grab bars in the bathroom, widening doorways for easier wheelchair access, and using non-slip rugs can create a safer environment without sacrificing comfort. These changes not only reduce the risk of falls, but also offer peace of mind, knowing that your home is secure and supportive of your needs. Home modifications can be much more affordable than most people think. While nursing homes can cost anywhere from $3,000 to $7,000 a month, depending on location and level of care, a stairlift or grab bars typically cost a fraction of that. A stairlift might cost between $2,000 and $5,000, depending on the type of stairs and the model. Grab bars can be installed for as little as $50 to $100 each, and other adjustments like non-slip flooring are relatively inexpensive as well. When you compare this to the high cost of moving into a nursing home, the financial savings are significant. Over the course of a year, the cost of modifying your home could still be less than 1 month's worth of care in a nursing home. That's money you can use for other things, like travel, hobbies, or even just spending time with family. Plus, these modifications can increase the overall value of your home, making it a worthwhile investment in the long term. If you're at a crossroads, wondering whether it's time to move or stay, ask yourself, what do you love most about your home? Is it the memories, the comfort, the space? If you answered yes to any of these, then aging in place might just be the solution for you. And remember, it's not about doing everything at once. You can start small and make adjustments over time, prioritizing the changes that will make the biggest impact on your safety and comfort. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Would you rather modify your home to stay in the place you love, or do you think it's time to consider moving elsewhere? Let me know in the comments. I read every single one. Your experiences can help others who are in a similar situation. And if you're already living in your home and made some modifications, feel free to share what worked for you. Remember, it's your home. It should be a place where you feel safe, happy, and independent. Small changes can make a huge difference in how you feel every day, and with the right support, there's no reason why you can't keep enjoying life in the place you love. Have you made any modifications to your home to help you age in place? Share your ideas or tips in the comments. What's the one thing you love most about your home? Let me know below. When Bram moved in with his son, he was hesitant. After decades of independence, the last thing he wanted was to feel like a burden. He worried about being in the way, losing his privacy, and feeling like life was passing him by. But his son had a different idea. They created a shared living space where Bram had his own room, his own schedule, and the freedom to live life on his terms. And guess what? It worked. Within weeks, Bram said he felt alive again. He wasn't just living with family, he was part of the family. Living with family or in a co-housing arrangement is more than just a roof over your head. It's about connection. As we age, loneliness can creep in and quietly affect our health. Studies show that social isolation can be just as harmful as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. Being around family or close friends creates a sense of belonging that keeps the mind sharp and the heart happy. In Bram's case, the key wasn't just moving in, it was how they set things up. By giving him his own space and respecting his independence, they built an environment where he felt valued, not dependent. This balance of connection and autonomy is what makes co-housing such a powerful alternative to nursing homes. Instead of feeling isolated or institutionalized, seniors stay engaged with life. Living with family also offers something money can't buy: memories. Shared meals, spontaneous conversations, and the warmth of being around loved ones bring joy that can't be found in a facility. It turns a house into a home, where aging becomes a shared journey rather than a solitary experience. Many seniors worry about moving in with family because they fear becoming a burden. That's completely understandable. The key is to create a living situation where boundaries and expectations are clear from the start. Bram and his son sat down before the move and talked about everything: finances, privacy, household responsibilities, and how to handle disagreements. This open communication prevented future conflicts and allowed everyone to feel comfortable. Privacy is another major concern. No one wants to feel like they've lost their independence. That's why having a separate living space within the home, whether it's a basement apartment, a guest house, or just a private room, makes a world of difference. With his own entrance and schedule, Bram had the freedom to come and go as he pleased. This autonomy kept his sense of self intact. For families with busy lives, it can also be helpful to share caregiving responsibilities. Siblings, grandchildren, or even nearby friends can pitch in. When caregiving is a shared effort, no one feels overwhelmed, and the senior receives more consistent support. One of the biggest advantages of co-housing or living with family is financial savings. Nursing homes can cost thousands of dollars a month, while living with family often involves splitting household expenses, mortgage, utilities, groceries, at a fraction of the cost. In some cases, families even invest in small home modifications, like adding a separate entrance or a kitchenette to create an in-law suite. These one-time costs are far more affordable than long-term nursing home care. Plus, they add value to the home. There are also government programs and tax benefits for family caregivers that can help offset expenses. In some regions, family members acting as caregivers can receive financial compensation or tax deductions, further reducing the financial burden. While saving money is important, the emotional benefits of living with family are priceless. Bram once told me, "I used to feel like I was just waiting for the day to end. Now, I wake up looking forward to breakfast with my grandkids." Moments like these can't be measured in dollars. Living with family gives seniors a sense of purpose, helping with household tasks, reading to grandchildren, sharing stories at the dinner table. These interactions improve mood, boost self-esteem, and even promote better physical health. It's not always perfect, of course. Like any household, there are ups and downs. But with good communication, clear boundaries, and a commitment to mutual respect, co-housing can turn into a joyful experience for everyone involved. Co-housing isn't for everyone. Some families don't have the space, and not every family dynamic is ideal for this setup. But for those who can make it work, it offers a beautiful blend of connection and independence. It allows seniors to age in a familiar environment, surrounded by the people they love most. Would you consider living with family or creating a co-housing arrangement? Type yes or no in the comments. I'd love to know your thoughts. If you're already living with family, share your experience. Your story could inspire someone else to explore this heartwarming alternative. When Inez retired, she thought life would slow down, and it did, but not in the way she hoped. Her kids lived hours away, her friends had moved or passed on, and she found herself spending more time alone than she ever expected. One day, she heard about something called a senior village. Curious but skeptical, she decided to give it a try. For a small annual fee, she suddenly had access to rides for appointments, help with home repairs, group activities, and a whole new community of friends. Today, she calls it her lifeline. It's more than a service, it's a family. Senior villages are grassroots, membership-based communities designed to help older adults stay independent and connected while aging in place. They operate on the idea that it takes a village to thrive no matter how old you are. These networks offer support with everyday needs, transportation, grocery shopping, home maintenance, but also something even more valuable, human connection. Unlike a nursing home or assisted living facility, senior villages let you stay in your own home while enjoying a support system that's just a phone call away. Many of these communities are run by volunteers and neighbours who genuinely care. Whether it's a ride to a doctor's appointment, help with yard work, or simply meeting up for coffee, these networks keep seniors engaged, safe, and socially connected. Loneliness is a quiet epidemic among older adults. As friends and family move away or become less available, it's easy to feel isolated. This isolation doesn't just impact mental health. It increases the risk of heart disease, depression, and even cognitive decline. That's why senior villages are so powerful. They don't just help with errands. They help with emotional well-being. For Inez, joining her local village meant more than getting her sink fixed or a ride to the grocery store. It meant being part of something bigger. She made new friends, joined group outings, and suddenly had people to rely on. That sense of belonging kept her motivated, engaged, and happier than she'd been in years. The beauty of senior villages is how flexible they are. Whether you need help once in a while or just want to attend social events, it's completely up to you. There's no pressure, just a supportive community ready to lend a hand when you need it. One of the biggest advantages of senior villages is affordability. Nursing homes can cost thousands of dollars per month, but many senior villages operate on a membership model. Depending on the location, the annual fee can range from $300 to $600, a fraction of the cost of institutional care. Some villages even offer sliding scale fees or financial assistance to ensure no one is left out. This makes senior villages a fantastic option for those who want to stay in their homes but need occasional support. Whether it's transportation, home maintenance, or companionship, the value you get far outweighs the cost. And let's not forget the financial benefit of staying at home longer. By delaying or avoiding the need for full-time care, members save tens of thousands of dollars over time. It's proof that a strong community doesn't have to break the bank. The financial savings are important, but what really sets senior villages apart is the human connection. In Inez's words, it's not just about the services, it's about feeling like someone cares. These communities offer activities like book clubs, walking groups, and social outings that keep seniors active and engaged. When you have something to look forward to, a lunch with friends, a group exercise class, it improves your overall outlook on life. People thrive when they feel valued, and senior villages create that sense of belonging that so many seniors crave. The best part? These relationships often extend beyond the organized activities. Friendships form, neighbors check in on each other. It becomes a support system that makes aging not just manageable, but joyful. If you or a loved one want to stay independent but need a little extra help, a senior village might be the perfect fit. Whether it's a ride to the doctor or just having someone to talk to, these networks provide practical support and priceless companionship. Every community is different, so it's worth looking into what's available in your area. You might be surprised to find a thriving network right in your neighborhood. What's your favorite community activity? Is it a book club, gardening group, or something else? Share it in the comments. I'd love to hear what keeps you connected. And if you've never heard of senior villages before, does this sound like something you'd try? Type yes or no in the comments. Your experience could inspire someone to stay connected and thrive in their community. When Cassia's daughter started working full-time again, she worried about leaving her mum home alone all day. Cassia was independent but needed a little extra support. That's when they found an adult daycare centre. At first, Cassia wasn't sure. She thought it would be boring. But within a week, she had made new friends, joined a card game group, and couldn't wait to go back. She said, "I haven't laughed this much in years." Now, her daughter has peace of mind, and Cassia has something to look forward to every single day. Adult daycare centres are daytime facilities that provide care, supervision, and companionship for seniors who need support during the day. They're ideal for those who want to stay in their own homes, but may need help with medication management, meals, or simply social interaction while their family members are at work. These centres offer a safe, structured environment with a mix of fun activities like games, crafts, music, and light. Many also provide health services, physical therapy, and nutritious meals. But perhaps the biggest benefit is the sense of community. For seniors who spend long hours alone at home, adult daycare centres are engage in hobbies and feel valued. Isolation can take a toll on both mental and physical health. Seniors who spend long stretches alone are at higher risk for depression, anxiety, and cognitive decline. Tackle this problem by providing companionship and purposeful activities. Cassia told me, at home, the days dragged on, but at the centre time flies. It's not just about passing time, it's about enjoying it. The structure of daily activities keeps the mind sharp, while the social environment boosts emotional well-being. Adult daycare centres also provide much-needed respite for family caregivers. Many caregivers struggle with balancing work, family, and caregiving responsibilities, often at the expense of their own health. These centres give families peace of mind, knowing their loved ones are safe, happy, and cared for during the day. Some seniors worry that adult daycare centres are like nursing homes, but that's far from the truth. These centres are designed for seniors who are still relatively independent but need a little support or just crave companionship. It's more like a social club than a care facility. Cassia admitted she was hesitant at first because she thought it would feel institutional. But when she walked in, she found a warm, welcoming space with cosy seating areas, laughter echoing through the halls, and staff who knew everyone by name. It felt like a community, not a clinic. One of the most appealing aspects of adult daycare centres is affordability. Full-time nursing home care can cost upward of $7,000 to $10,000 per month, while adult daycare centres typically range from $50 to $125 per day, depending on location and services. Many centres also offer part-time or flexible schedules, so families only pay for the days they need. There are financial assistance programs available, including Medicaid waivers, veterans benefits, and non-profit subsidies. For many families, this makes adult daycare centres a realistic and budget-friendly alternative to full-time residential care. And here's another cost-saving benefit. Adult daycare allows seniors to stay in their homes longer. By preventing isolation, promoting mental engagement, and providing basic medical support, it can delay the need for more expensive full-time care. While cost is important, the emotional impact is priceless. Adult daycare centres give seniors a renewed sense of purpose. Whether it's leading a trivia game, dancing during music hour, or simply enjoying lunch with friends, these moments add joy to everyday life. Cassia said something that stuck with me. I used to watch the clock, waiting for my daughter to come home. Now I'm the one telling her, "I'll be late. I'm having too much fun." When Oren started needing a little help with daily tasks, he dreaded the idea of moving into a large facility. He'd heard horror stories of long hallways, crowded dining rooms, and feeling like just another number. But then he found something different. A small group home where only 6 other seniors lived. They shared meals, played card games, and spent evenings chatting on the porch. "It feels like family, not a facility," he told me. It wasn't just a place to live, it was a home. Think of assisted living Lite as the cozy middle ground between living at home and a traditional nursing home. These smaller-scale environments include boarding homes, group homes, or shared housing where seniors live together in a more intimate setting. Instead of hundreds of residents, there are often fewer than 10. Residents receive meals, light housekeeping, and personal care if needed, but in a way that feels warm and personal. There are no long, sterile hallways or overwhelming crowds. It feels like a real home, complete with a living room, kitchen, and family-style meals. Many of these homes are run by families or small organizations, which means the staff often build close, genuine relationships with residents. It's the kind of place where everyone knows each other's names, birthdays, and favorite meals. Traditional nursing homes can feel overwhelming and impersonal. For seniors who only need light support, like help with cooking, cleaning, or medication reminders, a large facility can be more than they need. Boarding homes or shared housing provide the perfect balance. For Oren, the personal touch made all the difference. "I never feel lonely here. We eat dinner together, we watch movies. Some days I forget I'm not living with family," he said. That sense of community is essential for emotional well-being. Studies show that when seniors feel connected, they experience lower rates of depression and better overall health. Small group homes also offer flexibility. If a resident needs more help over time, care can be adjusted without uprooting them to a larger facility. That stability provides peace of mind for both residents and their families. One of the biggest advantages of assisted living Lite is its affordability. Traditional nursing homes can cost upwards of $7,000 to $10,000 per month, while smaller group homes and boarding houses often cost $2,000 to $4,000 per month, a significant savings. Because these homes are smaller and less formal, operating costs are lower. Many homes also offer flexible pricing based on the level of care needed, making it easier for families to budget. Some states even provide Medicaid waivers or financial assistance for this type of housing. This means families don't have to choose between quality care and financial security. While the cost is appealing, the emotional and social benefits are what make assisted living Lite stand out. Smaller settings encourage real friendships, shared meals, and spontaneous conversations. In larger facilities, it's easy for residents to feel invisible. In a group home, everyone knows when you're having a bad day, and they care enough to ask how they can help. When I asked Oren what made his house feel like home, he said, "It's the little things. Hearing someone say, 'Good morning,' or knowing someone cares if I don't show up for dinner." When Selene's dad insisted on living alone, she worried constantly. What if he fell? What if he needed help and no one was there? She spent sleepless nights checking her phone until she discovered smart home technology. With fall detectors, motion sensors, and video check-ins, she finally had peace of mind. "I can breathe easier knowing he's safe," she told me. And the best part? He feels independent, not monitored. Advancements in smart home technology have revolutionized the way seniors can maintain independence while keeping families reassured. These devices provide real-time monitoring, alerts, and emergency assistance without the need for constant in-person supervision. Here are some popular tools. Fall detection sensors. Automatically call for help if a fall is detected. Smartwatches and medical alert systems track heart rate, sleep, and offer one-touch emergency buttons. Motion sensors alert family if there's unusual inactivity, indicating a potential issue. Smart home assistants help with reminders for medication, appointments and daily tasks. Video doorbells allow seniors to see who's at the door without opening it. Selene installed a combination of these devices. Now, if her dad misses his usual morning walk, she gets a gentle alert to check in. She doesn't have to call constantly, and he doesn't feel like he's under surveillance. For many seniors, independence is tied to dignity. They don't want someone hovering over them or feeling like they're in a facility. Remote monitoring technology strikes the perfect balance. It offers safety without sacrificing autonomy. According to studies, 90% of seniors prefer to age in place, but many families worry about falls, emergencies, or forgetting medications. Technology bridges that gap, allowing seniors to live at home longer while giving families peace of mind. Selene's dad once joked, "I have more gadgets than my grandkids now." But he loves the independence it gives him. He can move freely in his home, and Selene sleeps better at night. Compared to full-time nursing care, remote monitoring technology is incredibly affordable. Smartwatches and medical alert systems, $30 to $60 per month. Fall detectors and motion sensors, one-time costs between $100 to $300. Smart home hubs, like Alexa or Google Home, $50 to $150. Considering the average cost of nursing home care exceeds $7,000 per month, a few $100s in smart devices can save families thousands each year. Plus, some devices are covered by Medicaid, Medicare Advantage plans, or veterans benefits. While saving money is important, the emotional impact of this technology is priceless. Seniors feel empowered when they can live independently without compromising safety. They can continue daily routines, gardening, cooking, walking the dog, without family members constantly worrying. One of Selene's favorite features is the two-way audio on their smart hub. In the mornings, her dad can call out, "Good morning, Selene," with a simple voice command. It feels personal, not clinical. We've covered 6 powerful and affordable alternatives to nursing homes, but which one stood out to you the most? Would home modifications keep you or a loved one comfortable? Or maybe the community feel of a senior village sounds perfect? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. I read every single one. If this video gave you fresh ideas or made you think differently about aging, hit that like button and share it with someone who needs to see it. You never know who might benefit from these solutions. And don't forget to subscribe to Better Aging Advice for Elderly. Thanks for watching.